No one's here yet. We're still setting up, but what is up? I'll probably just delete this part after it's uploaded because most people click away if there's nothing on the screen yet. But I'll just be talking if anyone joins while I set up over here. We're doing Juonz Lore Summit. So ask all the questions you want about Juonz. It's really cool. I'll be drawing some Juonz. And if you want a specific Juonz drawn, just hop on in here and ask away. All right, let's see if I even have enough room to draw with how everything is. What's up? Cantulia, Harley Devil, how's it going? We're drawing Juonz. And so, yeah, we'll just start with the classics. The mascots, we got enough, I zoomed in enough. And, yeah, like I said, probably, oh, okay, we're gonna get started. We got someone coming in with Juonz. I think cheap imitator. I haven't seen any Juonz. Maybe they can merge. They could work together, do a crossover episode. I don't know. But let's get into it. What's up, guys? You should put the stream on the big screen at the orientation. Go ahead and hack in. Get everybody on to Juonz. Turtle, what's up? Juonz. I've only seen the one Juonz. Juonz. I just did a count. of Juonz. There's about like 69 or something so far out of the approximated 149 left to be discovered. But it's just how it happened to be. That's how many have been recorded in the Juon Encyclopedia, which every Juon tamer gets and creates themselves. They fill it out and draw it, much like you're seeing here. So of course we got Chapernan. We all know and love Chapernan. So let's just draw Chapernan's forms. Just kind of like waving his wings around. Beats, yeah. More love to you from Atlanta. Thank you. Much love to ATL from here too. Atlanta. We're just drawing Juonz, so feel free to ask any questions about the Juonz you may got. As we all know, Chapernan, as they Juon's morgification, as they Juon's morgify into the next stage of their being, they go through some changes. And Chapernan is born with shoes, and his feet just get bigger and bigger. So then they bust out of the shoes. The shoes aren't removable as part of his body. That's important to note. And the shoes are whatever color Chapernan is. Chapernan's typically red, but we've seen some other color Chapernan. Kind of forget what Grand Chapernan looks like. We haven't discovered him yet. So we're just gonna keep it going with the final best Although I've been really liking Middle Chapernan lately. Best Chapernan form. When he's fully Juonz morgified into what we see before you here. Alright, his legs are going to be a little long, so let's... whatever. We'll shorten up the legs a little bit. But the thing is he has giant feet. Hopefully that is showing how big they are. And yes, he does grow legs, but Michael Myers, hello. Hello. Yeah, so if you're in here, go ahead and leave a like. That'll help get the word out of Juonz, and hopefully we'll discover more Juonz as time goes on. You just double tap that screen. So there's Chapernan. Okay, that's the Chapernan line. And they all just have the one name because it's the same thing, if that makes sense. So if you have any questions about what you're seeing here, let me know. And I can answer it. I don't know. That's kind of what we're doing here, but I'll also just be explaining as we go. So the next, we're getting some plungers in the chat. Haven't seen that in a while. Love seeing the plungers. It means you're a true plumber and you support the channel. So thank you. The next Juonz we're gonna do that I can think of is Data Rat. Okay, everybody loves Data Rat. I'm gonna try to fit it in. Maybe I'll line off the little branches and we'll go from there. All right, majestic wings, cool hair, tough, buff legs. I like buff legs. Bird hands at the end of the wings. What are bird hands? A snapping beak for eating food. I'll have to get back to that. I think that maybe the grand is something I'll have to go out and find, because also these are real. These are all real. So I will work on that though and try to see what we can discover. Right, Data Rat. Oh, I totally messed him up. Whatever. The mouse wheel's supposed to be back there. Anyway. Data Rat starts off as a mouse. And he kind of becomes more and more with technology. Okay. As he progresses, as we're about to see here. So what the heck is this second stage look like? I think his eyes are on the screen now. Because he is now a laptop. Okay. He's kind of battling with the technology this way. The nibbly ear. Give him his little nose there. There's like a nibbly ear. I kind of drew him smaller than the mouse form, but whatever. That's the fun of the Juonz Encyclopedia. It's, you get to make it yourself. Who doesn't like to do it themselves? So next, actually I'm gonna quickly switch colors here because the rat has become fully digitized, right? He's been rendered. Oh, I forgot his, there we go. We added it back. He has been rendered. Into the computer world. He's a master of technology. I'll just quickly kind of fill in here. He's just to outline computer program. We'll just fill this in quickly because we're just having fun with it. Something like that. We'll do some overlapping because I messed up in my spacing and size. I've been drawing for 3 hours and only just finished the sketch. Well, it's probably because it's gonna look really good, and you take your time to make something look nice, which is something I gotta work on. It's just rushing through it. You know, if I took some time, maybe this guy would be bigger and he wouldn't be overlapping, but the overlap's not bad. Anyway. These are Aqua Pen graphics. It was at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something. They were just called watercolor markers. So I grabbed them. And I like this one because it has a fine tip and it's kind of thick, but not too thick. Honestly, I think I've used it too much and it smushed the tip and it's become thicker because the green one is the same brand and it's much thinner. Kind of prefer that thickness of line, but I don't really have a marker that does that. So I'm just sticking with this right here. Draw Godzilla. No Godzilla, this is Juonz. Okay, we're here to get educated about Juonz. We're kind of making our own Juonz encyclopedia here. The next one. Do we do night? I think we're doing night. Let's do night. I just need to think really hard about what night looks like. Or his preforms. Oh, there's some other... You know, there's a decent amount of Juonz. But it does not mean we're done. It means there's still more to discover. Oh, I'm Ghost Dog. Wow. Wow. We got some good ones. That is for sure. Alright, where's night? I missed night. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So night is a medieval type. Okay. He's kind of starting out as like a little helmet thing, and he grows from there in his Juonz morphification process. So he starts off as medieval type. Well, he's always medieval type, but he eventually becomes human type in his final stage. And this is going to be a lot of fun, the final stage. So, alright, we'll see you later. I hope everyone's taking notes and they're learning a lot. you know, you'll have to let me know. If you know questions have come up specifically about the Juonz. Yeah, there was one serious question, but still waiting on some more. So, whoa. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Anyway, you have a Juonz suggestion? Let's hear it. Let me draw Knight. You can kind of see the process with Knight because he becomes kind of like he progresses, where Data Rat kind of battles with. I forgot his. Whatever. Data Rat kind of battles with the technology and then wins. The rat, he's really, in the world of Juonz, they just use this as a computer to do work and stuff, so it's actually pretty useful. So you have to work with the Juonz and convince them to work with you, because they don't just go into their prisms. You gotta convince them. You have to imprison them. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Juonz types as well. So Data Rat is Robo. I think Chapernan is Muscle, maybe Celestial Muscle, and Knight here is Medieval. Then he becomes Medieval Human type. He gains very advantageous dual type in his final form. So we got Robo, we got Knight. It was a pretty good Knight. Oh, Knight. And just like Chapernan, they all come in different colors if you are lucky enough to find them. So, I know, pretty interesting stuff. Pretty interesting stuff. What other characters? Well, I'm glad you asked. I think we need to flip the page. I'll just quickly draw a Juonz prism. Okay, this is how you convince them to enter the prism so you can use them later. Should we color this stuff in? I don't know, should I just use these markers? Let's see what it looks like. It kind of bleeds if I touch the side. Yeah, Juonz is the game. It's everything. There's to show. A manga. It's got it all. It's a pretty popular IP. Okay. Interesting. These markers bleed with each other, but if I use the other ones, they don't. But we got like some dark Chapernan going. Anyway, sure. Let's hear some Juonz requests. All right, I'm going to we're gonna come back to this page. Let's draw a few more Juonz. And now we've seen this before, right? We've seen this one before in some other streams. But let's get the pre-evolution, which we haven't seen, which I think is just maybe a teddy bear type thing. Do they have like? Do people have like little snot bubbles coming out of their mouth or whatever when they're asleep? He's supposed to have his arms behind his head, whatever. That's the beauty of the Juonz Encyclopedia, is every Juonz tamer gets to just draw it the best of their ability. Okay? You do what you can. Alright, this is the fun one. Are you awake? He's got one eye open. He's not happy to be awoken. Okay. He doesn't like it. Why would you? You know, most people don't like to be waking up. He's also got a sleeping cap. His eye is bloodshot, which we don't see here because there's no color, of course. But he's not happy to be awake. Woken this sleeping bear from hibernation. There we go. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what's going on over there, but whatever. You have arrived. What is up? Dreadbound. Okay, what's next? What is next? We have, well, we've done Night, Data Rat, Chapernan, Sleeping Bear. Oh, we got a newer one to be found out. It's a jackalope thing. Juonz. How does this go? I used to think jackalopes were real. I did not know it was fake. He's kind of bouncing around there. I don't know if we have some like texture on this little neck thing. But then he turns into some real big. So big the antlers are going off the page. I think his body got a little messed up here, but that's the next one. We're still, you know, there's still. That's the fun of the Juonz Encyclopedia. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's you just kind of draw it, you know. And there's always going to be someone better than you. So, oh, nice. I look forward to seeing it. I hope to see, you know, any type of Juonz. You can send them in to just any way you can. You can post them on YouTube or you know, who knows. Or send them to me some other way, and you know how it goes. Oh yeah, there you go, Discord. All right, let's. What is the last? Oh, let's do. We'll do Ghost Dog. Let's see if we can get a good Ghost Dog going. Maybe he's not a ghost. I don't know what he is. Maybe he's a ghost. Maybe he's not a ghost. Who knows? Maybe something like that. And I'll say let's color it in, not color it in. I don't know. Maybe we don't color it in. think maybe we just call it. These don't really bleed through at all. Maybe that's, maybe we'll just add like a few little like highlight colors to these things and just say whatever, you know? Just say, who cares? I guess actually he needs his red eye because he's tired. Actually, I don't know what color the jackalope would be. Maybe something like this. We'll try it out on the first swarm. I don't know if that's like a feature of these markers to blend like this, but there you have it. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Whatever. Get his antlers in here. Supposed to be like big moose antlers, if I recall correctly. Is this a dark blue? Because this guy's nose is going to be nice dark blue like that. Anyway, here we got our Juonz. Get the shoes colored in at the very least. Use the brush here. Yeah, I think I'll stick to these markers just for outlining because I like the thickness, but they bleed with each other really hard, which surprisingly the other markers don't really mess with these when I use them, which doesn't really make sense. But maybe that's a feature of these because these are supposed to be like watercolor markers. But yeah, like a black pink is a kind of like erase it. It was like ripping a hole through the page. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Well, probably not going to color these in. There's an interesting texture to this marker though on the brush. I guess it is kind of watercolory. Not the way I do watercolors though. I'm not very good at it. Anyway, here's, we got some pages in our Juonz encyclopedia. That's just how it goes. You know, it's all on you. If you feel like drawing a Juonz or you want to know more, just ask. Leave a comment. Let me know you drew some Juonz. And thanks. Everybody have a great night and expect to see more Juonz in the future.